This is Michael, and I am. What is this? This is the. Oops. This is the 3.09 factoring activity. I'm going to tell you all these techniques for all these different factoring. So, the greatest common factor is, well, first you list the prime factors of each number, and then you multiply these factors both numbers have in common. If there are no common prime factors, the GCF is 1. So prime factors of 18 and 24 are 2 and 3 because 18 is 2 times 3 times 3, and then the prime factor of 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So then you take out 2 and 3, and 2 and 3 are common, so the GCF is 2 times 3, which is 6. And that's pretty much how you find the GCF. What's next? The special products, difference of squares, and perfect triad. Alright, these are really easy. The difference of squares is a squared minus b squared equals a minus b, a plus b. And then, so say you have x squared minus 4, you would have x squared minus 2 squared, and then you'd have x minus 2, x plus 2. The perfect square trinomials is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared equals a minus b squared, but the a minus b is in parentheses. Then you change it to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equals a plus b squared, and a and b is in parentheses. So say you have x squared minus 2x plus 1, you would have parentheses x squared minus 2 parentheses x parentheses 1 plus 1 squared. That's how you do perfect square. So it's pretty simple. What did I do for factoring trinomials. The formula for factoring a trinomial, it's you want to identify a, b, and c, and then in the trinomial is ax squared plus bx plus c. Write down all the factor pairs of c. Identify which factor pair from the previous step sums up to b, and then substitute the factors pairs into two binomials. If you want an example, like x squared plus 5x plus 4, identify a, b, and c. Write down all the factors pairs of 4. And then identify which factor pair from the previous step sums up to c. Guys, this is hard. I would show you on my paper, but you can't see this because it's backwards. But substitute the factor pair into two binomials, and then check your work by multiplying the two binomials, and make sure you get the original trinomial. So that's something new or something to know. Factoring by grouping. Grouping. Grouping is grouping is a divide strategy. So it lets us factor big polynomials, a pair of terms at a time instead of all at once. When we factor a two-term polynomial, we're using the distributive property, which states that a times B plus C equals AB plus AC. So then we pull out the GCF, which is what I taught you earlier, and common factor the two monomials as a factor. We rewrite the expression that gives us the product of A times B plus C. What else is there? The sum of difference of cubes. Polynomial in the form is A cubed plus B cubed, and that's called the sum of cubes. And then a polynomial in the form of A cubed minus B cubed is called a difference of cubes. So sum, difference, plus, minus, pretty easy. X, for example, x cubed plus 125 would be x with x cubed plus 5 cubed. So then x plus 5, x squared minus x times 5 plus 5 squared. That's x plus 5 times x squared minus 5x plus 25. So that's it. This is my video demonstrating all these techniques. I hope you learned something. You probably already know all of this, but you probably thought this was comical, me trying to teach you, who is an Algebra 2 teacher, how to do this. But that's it. So